Lunchtime was always fun because you always got a chance to see your friends. You always got to see, who sat with who and the different friend groups. And it was funny because our school was extremely diverse too. And so you'd even see in the cafeteria certain ethnicities and cultures sitting with each other as well. But then you'd also see tables where there was a complete mix of cultures and ethnicities, and it just kind of spoke to the diversity of the school, and I would say even of Hartford, and just the Hartford region. So it was kind of cool because I think as a young person, you get exposure to different cultures and traditions that call East Hartford home, that call SMSA home. And I think it's beneficial, especially as we grow older, because it gives us more of a worldview outside of just our immediate social circle, and at least gives us an appreciation of the people that we live alongside. So, but no, this has been great school. I wasn't too much of a troublemaker, so I don't really have too many funny moments. I try to do my work. I played football. Football was probably my most favorite thing to do here. Did it all 4 years, was able to graduate as one of the captains. But the folks that I had played football with to this day, I still keep in touch with. And actually many of the folks that I graduated with in 2009 will actually be in my wedding coming up this year. So we've stayed friends throughout, and I don't know if that's because of just the bond we were able to get here at SMSA, the support from our teachers, many of which we still talk to, whether they still teach here or not. Many of my friends still keep in touch with the teachers. So it was, I don't know how, but the school somehow allowed us to be a very close-knit group that even after over a decade of graduating, we're still friends, and we're still a part of like these major life milestones that we're all starting to kind of get into today. If there's any advice I can give any kid, is do your work, because it pays off in the long run. And you want to go to college or get a trade or something like that, but you got to get through high school first. And I would just tell them, being 32 years old now, and life has worked out for me very well, but it could have gone very differently if I had done things differently in high school. And so high school can be a lot of fun. It's a time for you to make lifelong friends. It's a time for you to find who you are, or at least start to establish what you may want to do in your life. So I would encourage everybody to get the most out of your high school as possible. Get involved in all the clubs, get involved in sports, extracurricular activities, pay attention to your work, listen to your teachers, and never be afraid to ask for help. I think that's something that SMSA instructors and just the school in general has always been responsive to, is students who need help. And I think it helped with being a magnet school, having the smaller classrooms to be able to achieve that assistance that helped many of us students get to where we got to go. And especially in the position that I'm in today, and why I guess I'm proud to both be an SMSA alumni and the mayor of a town, is to show other SMSA graduates and even students who are not graduating yet that you can be anything you want in life. You can be a mayor, you can be the CEO, you can be a manager of something, you can literally do whatever you want. This school can be the platform for that. And I want to be a living example, I guess, of what that looks like. Just do your grades, do your work, do the grades, make the relationships, get the most out of it, keep yourself on the right track, and from here, SMSA, you can become whatever you want.